Hi everyone, it's great to see you. This is Lori coming in from my basement, and I'm going to hopefully instruct and guide you through a 60-minute yoga class, and Carol's going to be my student today. Say hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol.
So you've got 2/3 of your 5:30 a.m. instructors with you this morning, and you have my little favorite Poochie. This is Tank. He's my baby.
Your assistant.
My assistant this morning, or I should say this afternoon almost. It's been a while since I've been able to teach. I really miss the studio. I miss the students. It's such a place of serenity for me as a teacher and a student. And I really miss smiles, and I miss hugs, and I miss breathing together. So I just wanted to be able to give you an opportunity to breathe with us today, move with us today. And with that, I'm going to have you come to your mat, find a comfortable place, and let's start in child's pose. Right away, see if you can bring yourself into a rhythm of breath with a long inhale and a nice relaxed exhale. Let your shoulders soften toward your mat. Let your fingers relax. And notice how your body just moves gently with your breath. It's a subtle lift and expansion with an inhale, and a softening with your exhale. Slowly come up to tabletop. Take a nice full breath in and let it all out. Inhale, stretch your chest forward and up and look up. Exhale, tuck your chin and round your spine. Breath in, open up into cow, tilting your tailbone up. Empty out, draw your tailbone down, tuck your chin. Do that for 3 more breaths on your own. Come into tabletop. Walk your hands forward and set your right hand on top of your left. Take a nice deep breath in. Sink all the way back Take an inhale. Just anchor your hips. One more breath in and out. Stay in there, just switch hands, placing your left hand on top. Long stretch through your left side, through your armpit, all the way to the base of your hip. Pull up into tabletop and exhale your way to downward dog. Now move any way you need to, pedaling out your feet, allowing your feet to shift side to side. Stay as long as you need, but notice where you have some tight spots. If you've been doing a lot of sitting, you might feel it in your low back. You might feel it in your hips. You may feel really congested in your spine. Think about lifting your tailbone up toward the ceiling and softening your knees a bit so you'll have some play with your pelvis. Take a nice full breath in and send it out. Do that again, nice and full breath. Now pick your heels up high, bend your knees and tiptoe all the way to the front. Fold in half, right into ragdoll. You can reach for your elbows, framing your face in between your upper arms. The options here are really endless. You can wrap your hands behind your legs. You can reach for your ankles and pull yourself down, or you can simply hang with arms resting to the floor, hands down. I find that forward folds can be incredibly restorative in my personal body and my practice. If I'm feeling anxious or stressed or worried, for whatever reason, this pose grounds me. Make sure you're keeping a soft bend in your knees. And bring your hands to the floor, lift halfway up, keep your knees bent, and keep your eyes to the floor. Think about pulling your shoulders away from the floor, lifting them up toward the ceiling, and pointing your tailbone directly back. Take a nice full breath in. As you exhale, squeeze through your belly. Another inhale. Empty yourself. Breathe all the way in. Fold down as you exhale. Rise up and reach. Interlace your fingers and point your index fingers up. Now stretch up to the ceiling, lifting through your shoulder blades. As you exhale, lean to the right. Anchor down through your left foot, all the way through your heel. Get your breath out. Come back up to the center, reaching, lifting tall, staying here to exhale. Pull yourself up. This time, lean to your left. Rooting down through your right leg. Empty out. Come back to center, reach up and open your arms apart. Fold down all the way. Lift halfway up and bow to get empty. Take one sweeping breath up until you're completely full. Fold down. Now lift halfway up. Step to high plank and stay. I want you to feel the power of your body as you push your hands and arms through the floor. Feel your shoulder blades spread apart. And feel your thighs engage. If you feel as though your head is dropping, your nose is dropping toward the floor, pull your head away from the floor. Take a full body breath. Go to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and send it out. Now pick up your right leg, pushing your heel up and back. Keep your leg straight and roll your right hip up. Get long from your lifted heel all the way through the fingertips of your right hand. Take a deep breath in. Send it out. Now level your hips and bring your foot down. Left side, extend your leg. Keep your leg straight. Roll your hip up. Take a full breath in and a breath out. Leveling your hips toward the floor. Bring your foot to the earth. Now tilt your tailbone up, inhale. As you exhale, bend your knees until your breath is gone. Step or jump forward, empty. Lift halfway up with a big breath. Fold down to release. Sweep up, one breath. Fold down. Lift halfway up. Find high plank and stay. Keep your body lifted away from the floor. Inhale and exhale. Now shift your weight in the crown of your head forward. Go to low plank or all the way to your belly. Upward dog, lifting away from the floor. Down dog, let it go. Take an inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Fill all the way up. Exhale until there's nothing left. Step or jump. Halfway lift. Fold to release. Reach up and stretch. Chair, hands to chest center. Steady your breath and steady your body. Take a breath. Tuck your chin slightly down. Fill up. Empty out. Breathe all the way in. Fold. Lift halfway up. High through low plank. One exhale. Up dog and downward dog. Extending your right leg up with breath. Bend and open as you exhale. Now breathe all the way to your right side. Step to warrior one feet. Get empty. And then rise up with breath. Stretch your fingertips up and spin your pinky fingers toward each other. Take one deep breath in, look up. Low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Extending your left leg with breath. Bending, opening up as you breathe out. Now fill all the way. Step to warrior one feet. When you're empty, rise with an inhale. Rooting through your feet to pull up. Letting your breath go. Lifting through your chest, looking up. Low plank. Upward dog. And downward dog. Now take one big inviting breath. Clear yourself out. Step or jump. Halfway lift. And fold. Rise up. And chair. Take a deep breath. I want you to bring your arms in front, palms down. Pin your hips back. Pin the back of your heels. Think about keeping your chest lifted and your shoulder blades active toward each other. Take an inhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the action in your upper middle back. Fold to release. Lift halfway. High through low plank. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot to warrior one. Rise up with an inhale. Anchor into your feet. Take a deep breath. Come into warrior two. Take another breath in. Really feel your right heel pin down. Flipping your front palm up. Empty out. Now reverse. Pull up away from your right heel. Stay here and exhale. Lifting through your right ribs. Stay to breathe out. Now stay long in your right rib cage. Peel forward to warrior two. Take a breath in. Send it away. Slide your right fingertips forward. Slowly lower to side angle. You can rest your elbow onto your right thigh, pushing down, lifting your chest up, or you can extend arms open to star arms. Think about your back ankle and that nice, beautiful linear line that comes up out of the crown of your head. Take a deep breath in. Turn your chest to the floor and set your hands down inside your right foot. Take a deep breath in here. Send your breath away. Keep your left hand down. Sweep your right arm up for a gentle twist. Inhale and exhale. Lifting up and reaching. Low plank as you exhale. Upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Left foot forward, warrior one. Empty. Take a deep breath. Find your way to warrior two. Now stay and breathe. Take another breath. Slowly turn your left palm up. Beginner reverse. Sending your left knee ahead just an inch. Now lift up and away from the floor. Empty. One more breath. Come into warrior two again. Take a deep breath, anchor into both feet equally. Slide your left fingers forward. Side angle. Let's continue to breathe. Couple more breaths. One more. Hands to the floor inside your left foot. Hips are level to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Send it out. Now bring your left arm up for a twist. Keep your right thigh lifted and away from the floor. One more breath in, closing down to low plank. Upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Stay here. Take a breath in. That's it, 2 more times. This time, peel your heels up. Soften your knees and gaze between your hands. Jump through. Halfway and fold. Take a sweeping breath up. Land in chair. Any arms. Think about keeping your ribs lifted and pulled in. Now actively press your sits bones down to the back edges of both heels. Feel the engagement in your glutes. Take a deep breath in. Send it out. One more big breath. and release down. Lift halfway up, low plank. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Stay and breathe here. Two more breaths. One more breath in and out. With your inhale, lift your right leg. As you exhale, step to crescent feet. Rise up, pressing through your feet. And empty. Take a deep breath in. Bring a softness to your left knee, bending gently. Take a breath in here. Send it out. Bring your left arm forward, your right arm back for another standing twist. Gently take a breath in, and as you exhale, begin the twist all the way through your exhale. Pause on the inhale. Let the movement happen as you exhale. One more time. Sweep both arms up with breath, looking forward. Come into warrior two. Take one breath in and out. Reverse your warrior. Low plank. Upward dog. And downward dog. Extend your left leg. Crescent feet. Finish your breath out. Rise up with the breath in. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Stay lifted. As you empty, bring your right arm forward. Take a breath in. Draw your left arm back. Turn your palms to the left. Inhale here. Gentle into your twist. Couple more breaths. Breathe in. Finish the twist through the exhale. Sweep both arms up. Land in warrior two. Stay. Reverse your warrior. Full inhale. Low plank. Carry your breath all the way down evenly until you're empty. Up dog. And downward dog. Take a breath in. That's it. Fill all the way up. Let it go. That's a good one, Carol. Take an inhale. Empty out. Step forward to the front. Take a deep squat. Your elbows can be used as levers inside your knees to open. See if you can stay lifted through the crown of your head and your chest. Just stay. Now take another breath here. Set your hands down like chaturanga hands. Choose to go into tripod from here or crow, walking your feet together. If you're in tripod or crow, still want you to think about drawing your elbows toward each other, staying engaged through your low belly. Come back down for a squat. Now take a few cleansing breaths. Go again. Continue to breathe. Try squeezing your feet or big toes to touch. Extending your legs up if you want to try the tripod headstand. Pulling your toes down toward your kneecaps. Regardless of where you are, I want you to come down and take child's pose. Take your knees a little wider than the start of class. Slide your fingertips forward. Let your elbows soften down. Bring your hands to prayer and your thumbs behind your neck. Feel the stretch across your chest, fronts of your shoulders. Release your hands, push up to tabletop. Find your way to downward dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Take one breath in and out. And then come to stand. Hands right at your sides. Now I'm going to turn this over to Carol. I want Carol turn to your screen, come to the middle of your mat. My battery's running low, so I want you to take the class through tree setup with your right foot starting.
Okay. So make sure you're firm in your standing foot, your left foot, and bring your right foot up into tree. Wherever you choose to place your foot is absolutely fine. Hands can be at your heart or in cactus arms, or even raised up like the branches of a tree. Stay long in your breath. Think about pressing into the ground and lifting up out of your left hip, stretching through your spine, through your fingertips. Take 2 more breaths here. On your second exhale, bring your foot back down to the ground. Okay, set up for the other side. Firm right foot, left leg lifts up. If you fall out, don't worry, come back in. Focus your gaze, stay deep in your breath. Press your knee back towards the back of the room and feel your glutes kick in as you do this. Lift high through the crown of your head and your fingers. And come back down to the ground.
Thank you, Carol. Take a cleansing breath in and out. Pull your right knee up. Cross it over your left leg for eagle legs. Reach your arms up overhead. Slide your right arm under your left and take eagle arms. Now take a deep breath in. Think about pressing your left knee into your right calf muscle as your leg is crossed. Finding a bit more stability and solidarity in your stance. Take one more breath in and out. Reach your arms up and lift your right knee back to the ceiling. Pause. From here, take a deep breath, slowly extending your right leg back for airplane, reaching your arms back. Palms into the floor, thumbs spinning up, chest lifting. If you're standing on carpet, you're going to have a little bit of extra work to do here to maintain your balance. Soften your left knee. Take a deep breath in. Slowly bring your feet together. Standing up. Pull your left knee up. We're going to switch sides. Finding eagle legs to start. And then when you are ready, adding left arm under for eagle arms. Notice what happens when you take your right elbow and you press it down into the crease of your left elbow. Feel a little muscular action in your upper back. Stay for one more breath. Now reach up and lift your left knee. Find your balance first. Softening your right knee. Set up for airplane. Reaching back. Keeping your chest broad and lifted. When you lift your left heel up, can you feel your left butt cheek engage? And when you soften your right knee, can you feel your right glute really fire to anchor and create stability through muscular action? Take one more breath in and come to stand. Sweep your arms up, take a deep breath in. Fold all the way down to the floor. Lift halfway up. Walk into a high plank from wherever you are. Taking your breath in slowly on the count of 3, lower to your belly. Resting a cheek to the floor, arms back at your sides. Tops of your feet are flat. Turn your palms down into the floor. Now bring your chin to the mat. Feeling your shoulders start to peel away from the floor and action between your shoulder blades. Point your toes back. Start to gently lift your arms and legs and feet up off the floor, keeping your gluteals engaged, your upper middle back engaged. Now imagine you have a little tennis ball under your chin, hugging in, your chin down just a little bit. Lift away from the floor. Slowly come all the way down, resting your other cheek. Take a deep breath in and out. Let's set up again. Bring your chin to the center. This time I want you to think about pointing your tailbone directly back between your feet. Instead of try to avoid tilting your tailbone up. When you're ready, start to build this. Shoulders up, thighs up, feet up. Yeah. Crown of your head pointing straight ahead, maybe slightly uphill. Couple more breaths. One more breath in. Come down, bring your hands under your chin. Your elbows will point to the side, resting a cheek. We're going to do one more, but this time we're going to do super person. So bring your arms forward like the shape of a Y. Turn your thumbs up. Let your feet and your legs come a little further apart. Take a deep breath in. Get rid of it. Lift everything away from the floor. Just stay on your belly. You'll feel your pubic bone anchor. Stay there. Take your chest off the floor a little bit more. That's it. One more final breath in and out, slowly making your way down. Walk your hands back. Rest a cheek. When you're ready, roll over onto your back from wherever you are. Lift yourself up into bridge position. Ankles underneath your knees, toes forward. I like to think about pressing my knees forward. I might pick my head up and walk it back a little bit to bring length to the back of my neck. You can choose to stay in bridge, or here you can extend your arms up. Set your hands back for a wheel. Stay for one breath in and out. Going into wheel, lift up on your inhale. Push and extend. Good. Feet can be flat, heels can be up off the floor. You can even extend a leg overhead. Stay for 2 more breaths. On your last exhale, slowly begin the descent. And land in reclined butterfly. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Let your knees open up. See if you can soften your breath. Feel your back melt into the mat. Put your feet on the floor and bring your knees up and into your chest. Gentle hug. Bring your feet back down. Take eagle arms with your right arm under your left. Take eagle legs with your right leg over your left. Pick your left foot up off the floor. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, touch your elbow toward your knee, crunch. Lower on the inhale, and exhale to touch. Lower on the inhale. Squeeze everything in your abdomen to lift and crunch. Do 2 more on your own. Come down and unwrap and set up the other side. Left leg over, left arm under. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, meet in the middle to touch. Stretch open and squeeze together. 3 more. Take a breath in. One last squeeze as you exhale. And unwrap, feet to the floor, arms out to your sides. Walk your feet wide on your mat. And let both knees drop to the right. Gaze over to your left side with your head. Bring your knees up and switch sides. Letting your gaze shift to the right. Come back to center, bring both knees in toward your armpits, a little wider. Keep your head on the floor. Keep your chin just neutral. Now from here, find happy baby. So you may be able to reach for your big toes or your feet, and if you can't, just try reaching and setting your hands behind your knees or the back of your thighs. Bring your feet to the floor. Take figure 4 with your right ankle across your left knee. Or pick your left foot up off the floor. Reach your hands behind your left thigh. Bring your head and shoulders back down if you're able to do that. Try relaxing your left ankle joint. And try pulling the pinky toe of your right foot down outside your left knee. So inverting your right foot if you're able to do that. If you want a little more action, think about pulling your left knee toward your face as you push your right ankle and right foot to the front of your mat. Now just bring your left foot down to the floor, release your hands, keep your right ankle across your left knee. Drop both of your knees to the right this time. Use your right foot as a little lever to press down gently into the outside of your left leg. This time, bring your left arm up over your head, resting your shoulder to the floor. Come back to your back, both feet to the mat. Figure 4, left leg over your right. Setting up. So try keeping your right ankle relaxed. You may dorsiflex your left foot a little bit. And you can try inverting your left foot. Give a little bit of pressure of your right knee back into your left ankle bone and a gentle press back. So a little counter pressure. Bring your right foot back down to the floor. Drop both knees to your left. Sweep your right arm up over your head, softening your shoulder down. From here, take a long body stretch. Point your toes forward, stretching the tops of your ankles. Reach your hands behind your head. Take a little lift of your low back away from the floor. And then flatten your low back into the floor and bring your arms to your side. Set up for your final rest, Shavasana. Relax through your jaw. Let your tongue fall to your lower palate. Let your lips part. Now feel your body swell up with a big inhale. Soften all of it out. Choose to stay right here or roll to your side and rest. Gently push yourself up. Take a seat. Just sit nice and tall, lifting through the crown of your head, holding a good posture. Bring your palms together at the center of your chest if they're not there. Let's take a deep breath in together and let it all out together. Lift your thumb knuckles up to your forehead center. Bowing to one another, we say, Namaste.